microphone actually sounds absolutely terrible because I just had to change the settings because it wasn't working right and it was being way too quiet. I don't know if it's still being way too quiet. It might be, so I don't know. Anyway, in this video, I'm going to be doing another tutorial video on how to get Dolphin emulator on your computer. Pretty much, that means you can run Wii and GameCube games on your computer. I do recommend if you want to play like GameCube games that you have some sort of controller, like an Xbox controller, because it's not very good to play on a keyboard and mouse. There might be a way to figure it out, but to have it run pretty good. But anyway, let's get into it, I guess. So what you're gonna want to do, let's get into it, I guess. So what you're gonna want to do, is click on the link in my description that's called that has dolphin-mu.org thread, whatever. Anyway, I always get this version of Dolphin because it's much better optimized, from what I've learned at least. So you can play higher FPS if you have a bad computer, and if you have a good computer, it'll just run better. I mean, yeah, you don't really have to worry about it too much. It'll help you in case you don't have a very good computer. I might as well. You should just get this version, even if you have a good computer. But if you don't want to, all you really have to do is go into your web browser and search up Dolphin MU download, and it'll probably be the first link. I've literally messed it up, and it's still the first link right here. You just click on that, and then download one of these. But basically, once you get to this, you're gonna want to scroll down until you find latest, and then these two links right here. You want to click on the top one, and it'll bring you to a Dropbox. Now, here you'll find most likely a few versions. There's VC Redis and all the stuff that you really need here, but I'm going to show you the C++ redistributor or redistributable download. Anyway, basically you're going to want to know what kind of computer you have. If you have x86 or x64. x64 is technically better because x86 is pretty much x32 or whatever. Anyway, I don't know why they call it that, but x64 means you can support more RAM and stuff. But either way, really what you're going to want to do is figure out what kind of computer you have. So the way to do this is go to your file, this PC, click on this PC, and then right click on it and press Properties. And right here, system type 64-bit operating system and 64-bit based processor. So I don't know why it says 3.66, but that's not a huge deal. Anyway, so you see how I have the x64. If you have the x86, it'll most likely be pretty much the exact same way to downloading it, but just click on the version that you have, and then press this download button right here, and then direct download, and then just press on OK. If you have Chrome, it'll pop up right down in the bottom here, but I have Firefox, so it pops up here. And let's just I need to get Streamlabs out of the way. You know what, we'll just do this. So we got that there. We have Ishiruka right there. We're gonna do that afterwards because what we're gonna do now is download the C++ redistributor or redistributable. I'll have this in the link most likely too. Basically all you're gonna want to do is find the download button. It's pretty obvious, it's right here. And then press you wanna click the version that your computer has or the version that you downloaded. So I downloaded the 64X. You should do the one that the version that you downloaded and the version that your computer is. So I'm gonna do this version, and next, and save file, and then just click on it, open it up, and then you want to press I agree to the license terms and conditions, and press install. Setup failed because I already have it installed, but it's super simple. It's really just like it's like 3 clicks that you have to do. Don't worry about it being too complicated from there. It's really simple. Alright, but now that you have both these things, now what you want to do, what I like to do is create a new folder so everything doesn't go into my desktop. And I'm just going to call this Dolphin and drag this into here. And then once you're in here, you're going to want 7-zip. Most people have it If you don't have it, I'm pretty sure Windows has their own version, but I would recommend you go into your web browser and search up 7-zip, and then just click here, and then just click on the version that you have. So this is 32-bit, this is 64-bit. I would download that version, but since I already have it installed, I'm not going to do it again. So now you have this here, you have your 7-zip folder, you have your file. So now you right click on it and press or hover over 7-zip, and then go over here and press extract here, and that's all you really have to do. So now this can, like, you can drag this off, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, it's really simple from here. Just press yes or whatever on that. And it's super simple. So, sorry about that. Now you're going to want to have some ISO files. Something that feels like something in my throat. I can't really talk completely. Can't really show you exactly where to get them. I don't have any on my computer right now, but it's not super hard. All you really have to do is search up like GameCube ISO files. There's a few websites. You're gonna want to have something to tell you if the website's bad or not, or just, I'm sure they may have a few YouTube videos on which ones are good and which ones are bad, so just be careful which ones you download from, because sometimes you will get a virus, so that's why you should also have an antivirus. But all this is pretty obvious stuff. But here, you're going to really want to, you're pretty much done from here, but you can click on controllers, and then port 1, standard controller. I'm doing the GameCube, obviously. The Wiimote is a little bit more complicated, but it's not too bad to learn. So standard controller, and then press configure. Now stuff like here, you're going to want to press refresh, and then the down arrow, and now you see there's the X input and the Bluetooth X input, so I'm not completely sure which one it'll be, but this is D input, so it says Bluetooth, and my controller's Bluetooth, so I'm sure it's that. Alright, now let's check. Yeah, so I got it right. If you don't get it right, it's not a huge deal, you can just try the other ones, but then you press B and set it to what button you want it to be on the controller. I'm going to set it to B, X will be X, Y will be Y, Z will be the right bumper, start will be left start button, and now, you can see I'm pressing buttons. You see, all of them are working. So control stick, you want to go up on the main stick, and then down. So now you see right here, I'm going up and down. And left, now I can go all over here. Right. Modifier, I'm not actually completely sure what that does. Clear, it says something, but you don't really need it. So C stick is pretty much the right stick on most controllers, so you click on that, up, and down, left, right. Triggers, left. Now for the triggers, you're going to want to click completely in with your controller. So right, completely in. So with completely in, right, and then left analog, you're going to want to click halfway in. And then halfway in. Now you see, if you don't click completely in, the analogs, if I click completely in, they'll be fully, and if I don't click completely in, I can control how much, like you do, right? So it's pretty cool. And that can be used in multiple games, so I would recommend that you take your time to get that right. And then I'm just going to set these as a D-pad, so up, down, or up, down, left, right. And that's about it. So now you just press, I don't actually know, I'll just make a profile, so I'll do like main or something, and we'll do, save. Alright, whatever, I'm just going to press close, because it'll probably save. Yeah, so it saves. Okay. So that's about it. And then to get your game running, you want to go to options, configuration, paths, and then you want to add a path. It'll bring this up, and you want to click on the folder that you have all of your GameCube games in. You know, I might have some. Alright, I don't think I have any installed, so I'm gonna have to install some. But you want to add a directory and then play. Yeah, so it's super simple. You just really have to follow this. So yeah. If you want to set up your graphics, since I have the 1070 Ti, it's plenty to run a GameCube emulator. Like you could probably run this on like a 680 perfectly fine. I had a 9800 GT a while back, like 2 years ago, and it ran perfectly fine at 720p. So, yeah, so I'll just do that. And I like to do either Direct3D 12, which is DirectX, or Vulkan. Those are the two I get the most FPS with usually, so I'll just do that. VSync, sure, show FPS, I like that on. And I like to run it at 1080p, but sometimes I'll run it at like a little higher than that. I've ran it at 5120 by 4224 on my 1060 when I had the 1060, and it ran pretty much perfectly fine. A few dips, so it doesn't even take a lot to run it in like, what is that, like 5K or something. So I'm just gonna do, I'll just do 4K just so I get some good look, and I'll do 8. I would do 6. Yeah, why not 16? I don't know what any of this is, so I'll just keep it on native. Widescreen hack will make it 16 by 9. Otherwise, there'll be the black borders, so I always turn it on. Occasionally, it'll cause like a few glitches in the game, but it's really only visual. It's nothing huge. And later, I can show you how to get custom textures on your game, so that's pretty fun. I'm not going to do it now. I'm not going to enable any of these. Oh, accuracy, I'm going to actually keep that at middle. Post-processing, you know, for post-processing, I might just use this program. So yeah, it's super simple to use. I can teach you how to use Reshade too in another video. But 12 minutes to get Dolphin emulator is pretty good. Only 12 minutes. Anyway, that's it, and bye.